Okay, beauty. So this is how a session with me would start. Once I know a little bit about what you want, we are going to sit down together online or in person if you live in Vancouver, and we'll begin by breathing because it's necessary that it's helpful that I attune to you more deeply and you become more regulated in your own body and your brain waves slow down. And then it's just easier for me to look. So breathe with me together through this process, and you'll get a sense of how it would begin. And I'll explain to you what happens afterward. But at least this first 5 minutes, let's start breathing. This particular breathing, we're going to fill the lungs and imagine them really filling up with oxygen and then blow out the mouth. You want to be able to sigh or blow out the mouth. And you just take in your next breath. And let go of your day and let go of your thoughts. It'll just happen over time. Take the next breath. Imagine the lungs really filling up with light, really filling up. Bring in more if you can. And then you want to breathe at your own pace and in your own rhythm, not at mine. So whenever you're ready, you've taken the next breath, whether you're on an inhale or an exhale. The exhale is helping you just let go of all moments before this one. The inhale is helping you bring in new life, new oxygen, new awareness, new alertness. Might be waking up your body or helping your body come into regulation so you can rest. When you do this for even 5 minutes, you're going to be more aware of what your body actually needs or wants. So you're still using effort in your breathing. Use effort. You have to use your stomach muscles. Lift the breath up and expand the lungs. Take the fullest breath you can. Let's expand lung capacity and then let it all go. Okay, let's do this 4, 5, 6 more times. Your eyes might close or they might not. Often mine will. Certainly, if I was working with you, my eyes would be closed by now. Okay, last 3 or 4 breaths like this. And on these last 3 or 4 breaths, you're going to still breathe in deep using effort. But now you're going to bring your attention down and in your body, down and in below the belly button. Imagine, take the next breath whenever you need to. But for the exhale, imagine it coming down and in like a funnel. Just down the center of your being, down below the belly button. And all that exhalation is gathering your energy, presence, your attention down into a spot, a pool, a light below your belly button. Take your last few breaths with effort. Remember, the exhale is releasing all effort. It's meant to be just easy. It eventually becomes slower and longer. And we're dropping down and in the body, down and in the body below the belly button. Okay, after your last breath or two with that effort, you can place your hand a few inches below the belly button or just have some fingers there. Or you can simply use your inner gaze. Your inner self can look down behind the skin of the abdomen, in front of the sacrum. You just find a spot somewhere there that feels safe. And if it helps you to concentrate, you keep your hand or fingers down there. Now we're dropping all effort in the breathing. We're dropping all effort in the breathing. Now it just happens on its own. You're in your own environment. You're familiar with this environment. Your body is safe. You're safe in your body right now. And you're watching breath just naturally come and go on its own. It happens at whatever pace needs to happen today or right now. Don't judge it or be concerned about it. Just let the breath come and go. And you practice concentrating, being in your body. This is where all safety resides. This is where you learn to develop deep safety in your body over time. And this is where you can access, replenishment, help your body regulate so you can rest more deeply. You can access wisdom from here. You have all sorts of vitality in this Hara center or the Sea of Chi or the sacral center. It's like the trunk of your tree, really, really stable here once you get used to it. So you're settled and safe in your own environment, and here you are. You can feel your breath coming and going. You're aware of your hips or your sacrum bone or just your hips on a chair or maybe lying down. And from here, as you practice focusing on some spot in the trunk of your body, once there's a resting point found, then that's when I would look into the energy system and share with you what I see in terms of what is stuck or dark or cloudy anywhere in your physical body, in the energy in your physical body, and often thought form cycles, cloudy bits, shaky bits outside of the body, anywhere in front of you, to either side or behind you. Cycles and energy habits exist in your system. But by practicing resting here over time, doing this again and again, you can begin to see and understand more of your own patterns with objectivity, with distance. But sometimes it's just about experiencing the simplicity of a few moments where you're in your physical body and you get a break from doing something, from responsibility, and you get a break from your own incessant thoughts just by focusing on the trunk of your body, by practicing developing the skill. It's really a skill to be developed, the ability to focus and concentrate. And you practice watching that breath rise and fall. But the effortful breath with the open mouth exhale will always help you to drop and slow the brain waves and settle the nervous system a bit more quickly than some of the longer forms of breath work. So as you're watching that, let's start to make our way back. You're watching that breath happen on its own. Now you're just going to keep practicing awareness of your body. Move a hand from the belly and maybe rub your legs or squeeze your legs a bit or squeeze your hands together or scrunch up your toes. And then as you feel ready, begin to take a deeper breath. You're making little movements with your hands or feet, checking in with the edges of the skin on your legs, and you slowly take a few deeper breaths. Not as much effort as we began with, but just A little bit more conscious, alert effort. And over the next minute or so, you get used to being more aware and conscious of your breath. And bring back that increased alertness and bring back that slightly more calm presence. Well, your presence, your essential self actually is always calm, but that slightly more attuned and aligned to your pure self, the part that's just, you're more aware of your breathing now. Your thoughts have slowed down a bit. You're more aware of your physical self now. So that's a little mini experience of how it would begin in a session like me. And when you're in these resting states, this is when the body is most receptive to healing and change. It's most receptive. The brain is more receptive, the body's more receptive. And then you could, as I identify the root cause of whatever is a difficulty for you, a challenge, a habit you want to change, a feeling you want more of, what's in the way. Once that's identified, then we together are in the process of attuning to it and being aware with it. I talk you through the whole process, compassion to it, perhaps. But the key is really about getting to the root that usually you can't see because it's almost always a very early experience or an ancestral experience that wasn't even yours or something from another life. So when you're in that rest and it's identified, then it can come forward, come up and out with the greatest of ease and the least amount of suffering, rather than repeating cycles over and over again. I wish this for you, whether you're hoping to get pregnant, whether you're wanting to drop an addiction, or you just want to tune in to more of who you are, because you are beauty, you are peace, you are presence, you are vitality, you are juicy, you are creative, you are love, you are all these things. I wish more of that for you. Hmm.